Welcome to Summarize Science. Today we are looking at a fascinating new study regarding an exoplanet called GJ1214b. This planet is known as a sub-Neptune, meaning it is larger than Earth but smaller than the gas giant Neptune. For over a decade, this planet has been a major mystery because its atmosphere appeared completely flat and featureless to our telescopes. Scientists suspected that the planet was either made of very heavy molecules or shrouded in a thick, high-altitude haze that blocked our view. To break through this fog, researchers utilized the powerful Cryers plus spectrograph at the Very Large Telescope in Chile. They carefully observed the planet during 8 different transits, which is when the planet passes directly in front of its star from our perspective. The team was specifically searching for the chemical fingerprints of molecules like water, methane, and carbon dioxide. They did this by creating detailed computer models of what these gases would look like if they existed in the planet's air. By comparing these synthetic models to the actual light captured from the telescope, they could see if any patterns matched. This complex process involves looking for tiny dips in light at specific infrared wavelengths, where certain molecules like to absorb energy. In these charts, the researchers display the results of their search for several different potential atmospheric components. While most molecules did not show up clearly, they noticed something very interesting when looking for carbon dioxide. They found a promising signal for carbon dioxide that was much stronger than the signals for other gases. While the signal isn't quite at the level of a definitive discovery, it is a very strong indication that carbon dioxide is present. They even broke the data down to see how each individual night contributed to the final result. This helped them confirm that the signal was consistent and likely coming from the planet itself, rather than just random noise in the data. Based on this data, the researchers estimated that the planet's atmospheric temperature is somewhere around 400 Kelvin. This finding is important because it tells us about how heat is distributed across the planet's surface and atmosphere. The study also compared these new results with recent observations from the famous James Webb Space Telescope. The fact that both ground-based and space-based data seem to point toward the same molecules gives scientists much more confidence in the finding. The team also looked into the planet's metallicity, which is a measure of how many elements heavier than hydrogen and helium are in its air. Their results suggest a moderate level of enrichment, which helps explain why the atmosphere was so hard to see through in the first place. The researchers then simulated what we might see using the upcoming Extremely Large Telescope, or ELT, currently under construction. The ELT is expected to provide signals so clear that they could finally turn these indications into an undeniable discovery. To recap, scientists have found the first strong hints of carbon dioxide on the cloudy sub-Neptune GJ1214b. This is a major step forward because it proves that high-resolution spectroscopy can peer through even the haziest alien skies. It also helps us understand the most common type of planet in our galaxy, which is curiously missing from our own solar system. This work lays the groundwork for future missions that will search for signs of life and habitability on even smaller rocky planets. The more we learn about planets like GJ1214b, the closer we get to understanding our own place in the universe.